Hey everybody, I believe I'm live now. Sorry, it just throws me off. There's such a delay on the program I use to stream and actually YouTube. Anyway, thank you for joining me for a quick little desk stretch break, changing my environment just a little bit here. I want to make my computer screen a little bit bigger. As I'm going to do one stretch that's going to be seated to start with, and then I'm going to get up and kind of change different angles. So I want to have a bigger picture screen for that. So let's make the most of our time and let's start doing our stretches. So I like to call this a little fan favorite, right? This is a very common spot that's very tight from sitting all day, or even if you're extremely active, this muscle gets very tight. You want to cross one leg over. Okay, so low shin ankle is resting right on my quad. Okay, for some of you, this position alone is enough of a stretch, especially if your knee's up like this. You're going to be feeling it to the outside of your hip. Okay, now for those of you that maybe stretch this a lot, you're not feeling quite enough of a stretch. So what you can do is you can start to apply a little pressure with your hands right down on that knee and try to get that shin to be completely parallel to the ground. If you're at that position, and we're holding this whole time, so if you're already in the position, you're beautiful, right? If you don't quite feel it well enough, then start to lean forward. Okay, when you lean forward while still applying pressure here, make sure that you're not rounding your back. Your back stays flat, your belly stays engaged, and you're pressing your whole upper body into it. Okay, we're doing roughly 20 to 30 seconds, and let's switch sides with that. Okay, make sure you breathe through it. The tendency is, if you sit on one side like this while you're on a call or at your computer desk or just sitting on a couch all day, one side's probably going to be tighter than the other. In my case, this one, I can get the good same range of motion, my right side, but it feels a lot tighter. As you're doing this, you're breathing through it. My other side, I had to really lean forward to feel this. I feel it just enough here, so feel free to stay in this position. Breathe deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Every time you exhale, feel as though you can press down this knee just a little bit more to get a little bit more range of motion and deeper stretch, get some blood flow into that hip capsule area. Okay. This is also a great stretch for those of you that have IT band syndrome. So IT band syndrome is pain on the outside of your knee that kind of runs right to the outside of your quad. Much more common in females, but males also get it. I had an ex-client actually texted me this morning. He's going on long hikes and getting it. So this is a great stretch for that. So breathe, breathe, breathe. I'd say that's about 20 to 30 seconds. So let's release that stretch and let's stand up nice and slowly. I'm going to turn the chair so you can see me from the side. Make sure that this is a heavy chair or it's like bolted into the ground in some way. It's probably not bolted into the ground, but we want to make sure it doesn't move. The reason being is I don't want you to fall and smash your face here. So pull both arms down on this, okay? I want you to slowly walk away, okay, till you got a decent little stretch already back in the hamstrings. Now I just want you to drop your chest and drop your face to the ground and stretch through the lats. Okay? So keep holding this position. I'm going to pop up and talk to you so I don't pass out with my face to the ground. So holding that position, right, you should feel a little bit of stretch in the hamstrings, which get super tight from sitting all day. Okay, lack their mobility. Your calves may even get it. And if you want it more than calves, see if you could bring your toes to flex up to your shins a little bit. And lastly, and most importantly, we want to be feeling in our lats, okay? The wider muscle, bulkier muscle that's on the outside of the shoulder blades. That's what's really going to happen, okay, as you drop your chest and your face to the ground, okay? We're holding this for 20 to 30 seconds, so I'd say that we are just about there, okay? So we hit the hamstrings there, but it was primarily for the lats. So let's hit the hamstrings a little bit now. So this leg is going to be out in front of you, okay, nice and straight with your toe flexed up. Okay, we're going to kind of rock into this. So what I want you to do is pretend like you got your hands full of groceries, right? You're trying to bring those groceries into the house, and you need to shut the car door, right? What are you going to do? You're going to push your butt back into the door to shut the door, right? So that's what I want you to do. You're just going to push your butt back, that toe's flexed up, 1, 2, stand up, okay? Push the butt back, 1, 2, stand up. Let's do 5 on each leg, okay? See how many different angles I can kind of give you here. 1, 2. Notice my back stays nice and flat. Okay, what I mean by flat is it's not rounding. Okay, it's flat. 1, 2. One more on this leg. And 1, 2. Good. Let's switch. Okay, this leg straight, toe flex up, straight, maybe a slight, just a soft knee. Okay, and butt back. 1, 2. I like to put my hands here so I know. Hey, just pushing the hips back. 1, 2, hamstrings, okay, is what we're hitting a little bit of the calves as well because the toes flexed up. 1, 2, let's do 2 more to get to 5. 1, 2, and one more. 1, 2. Good. I'm going to do one more seated. How am I doing with my time? I'm getting close to it. All right. My new favorite. Hopefully it translates to be yours as well. Okay? Thumbs pointed outward, so away from you, with the elbows bent. What I want you to do is just try to point behind yourself and pull your chest out. Right? 1, 2. Get some nice little cracks through the back, the upper back. 1, 2. Good. Let's do 3 more. I'm going to show you from the side. Okay, so my thumbs are out. I'm sitting upright in my chair. Okay, pulling my chest out, shoulder blades back. 1, 2. 1, 2. And let's go one more. Really squeeze those shoulder blades. Active shoulder blades. 1, 2. And good. I'm going to do one more. Standing up. I'm sorry if my time's over. If you need to get back to work, please do. We need you to be productive. I want you to impress your boss. That's why we do this, right? Last one, we're going to stretch the quads. Okay? Hold on to the chair again. Grab your ankle. Whoops. Pull it back. Keep the knee point straight at the ground. Don't let it be nice and don't let it be wide like that. Okay? Keep it tucked right underneath yourself. 20 to 30 seconds. Okay? Try to relax all tension in that leg. I know it wants to fight. It wants to fight against your arm that's holding it back. Don't fight it. Okay? Close your eyes. Breathe. Okay? You're holding on to something, right, to hold it with your balance. And let's switch. Maybe on the 20-second side. Switch legs. Whoa, this one's much tighter. Really pull it back. If you are, keep holding the stretch. If you feel real good with this, real good with your balance, you're in the quad stretch, lean forward a little bit. You're going to get an added stretch through this hip flexor right here, okay? Keep holding for about another 5 seconds on that leg, and then we'll be all done. We concentrate a little bit more on the lower body today. 3, 2, and 1. A little bit more lower body dominant as I like to keep it even though the upper body may be a little more affected by the stagnant and improper posture position that, you know, sitting at a desk all day puts you in. But we want to be balanced, right? Next Tuesday, I'm here again. Quick little stretch break, okay? Please join me. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this. And like I said, go impress your boss. Okay? Be efficient. Get back to work.